it is time to talk about the worst part of reloading. Hey guys, Rusty here from Projectile Warehouse, and today we are talking trimming and multiple options for you to get the job done. Trimming is a much loathed and detested part of reloading, but it is pretty critical, especially after a number of firings. As your brass cases start to stretch, you need to ensure that they're the right length so they'll still chamber in your rifle. We're going to look at some really cheap options all the way up to the super expensive stuff. Let's get into it now. This is the Lathe case length gauge setup. And so you've got two parts here. One kit will come with a chuck that'll go into your drill, and the other part is the cutter. And then your second part is per cartridge. You'll get a case length gauge which will determine how far it will trim down, as well as a shell holder to hold it on. So let's put this together. Grab a case, put it onto there. We'll put this one into our drill. And then it's very simple. We just put this down the end of the case, go through the flash hole, and then just gently bring that through. That'll trim, and eventually that'll bottom out, and it has trimmed the case. Drop that one out, and we're good to go on that. So that's a super cheap option, a little bit slow in doing it. You don't get to set the depth that you want, however, gets you in, gets you trimming, gets the job done. Let's move on to the next one. This is the quick trim die from Lathe, and there's two components to this. One is the die that you get per cartridge, and you can set the depth of that based on whatever result you're wanting to achieve, and then you'll effectively bring your case in, put on the shell holder from there. The other part of this is the cutter. So there's two types of cutters. One is the one done by hand, which will sit in the top there and then cut as you spin that around. Or if you want to be a little lazier, you can get one that is a powered option, so attached to a drill. Both of them have the option to go to the deluxe version. The deluxe version has the ability to chamfer and deburr your cases while it trims. So effectively, we'll run that through there, put that in the top there, and run that. Run that through to the time it's bottomed out, and then you'll see on that case a nice chamfer and deburr, as well as being trimmed back to size. Really quick, really easy way of doing it, and actually pretty well priced. Plus, any excuse you have to buy more power tools, always a good option. Right, so this is the Lathe style trimmer. You would have seen this if you looked into trimming at all. I've got the one here from the Smart Reloader and the one there from Hornady, all sorts of different models and brands of these. Now I've just clamped this one to the bench. Normally you would bolt it down so it is nice and solid. Very simple. They work in the way of how you hold your case. So this one holds it in a collet type system. This one will use a shell holder. And then you've got your cutter and your pilot. Your pilot will change depending on the caliber you're running. You can set the length on these by adjusting the trimmer back and forth, and also this lock on this side. Each one of these trimming lathes will be a little bit different in how you set that up. So you run it through till it bottoms out and you've trimmed it completely. Pull it back out, and there we go, trimmed case. Let's go to the Royce option. Money is no issue, and you can buy whatever trimmer you like. This is the absolute Royce of it, and there's a couple of reasons why. It's very automated. It basically works like a pencil sharpener, but it also champs and deburrs your cases at the same time, and it also does it in about 3 seconds. So let's show you how this one works. That's it. That's a Garrod powered case trimmer, and it works an absolute treat. Very quick, but also comes with a price tag to match. So case trimming, 4 options there. The case length gauge from Lathe, the quick trim die from Lathe, the lathes from multiple manufacturers, or the real flash Rolls-Royce version from Garrod. Hopefully that's given you an overview of some of the options available for your trimming. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Quick grips.